it's chocolate? Well, because it doesn't smell like chocolate, and I wouldn't. Oh, hi there! Guess who? It's me, international celebrity Toilet Paper. You probably recognize me from America's Got Talent or TikTok, where I have over 1.3 million followers. Anyway, I wanted to personally welcome you to TRStudents Live. We're so happy that you joined us here tonight, and the show is going to start in just a few minutes. You know, I hope you're all doing well. I mean, it's a little crazy out there, am I right? I mean, I haven't left the house in weeks. Well, not because I can contract the virus. I mean, I'm a roll of toilet paper. But I haven't left the house because I am a roll of toilet paper. Have you seen what they're doing to rolls of toilet paper out there? I step outside this door, people be trying to tear off a sheet or hoard me away. Ooh, yeah, I'm staying inside. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. Sit back, relax, and get ready for TRStudents Live. It's going to start in just a few minutes. No, it's not chocolate. Don't eat it.
Hello, it's me again, Josh, reporting live on scene in Lynchburg, Virginia, and I have to say, it is getting even more crazy out here. I can't believe the destruction. Whoa, did you guys see that? It's just crazy. The wind is blowing fierce. I don't know if you can hear it or pick it up in my mic, but it's unbelievable, the destruction that is going on. Oh my goodness. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. A group of wild animals have broken out from a local zoo here in Lynchburg, Virginia, and are just wreaking havoc on Lynchburg. This is unbelievable. I have never seen a group of whoa, that wind again. Oh my goodness. I have never seen a group of wild animals, wild mammals in this place before. This is unseen in Lynchburg, Virginia. Unbelievable. Guys, I need to get back inside. The wind is, whoa, the wind is picking up. I'm getting knocked all over the place. There are boats that have crashed into the shoreline here. I can't believe this. I've never seen anything like this before. I gotta go. I'm signing off. Bye.
What's up, TR students? Welcome back. I hope you're excited. Christian, are you excited?
So excited.
I'm excited. Hey, guys, real quick, right off the bat, make sure that you follow us on tag us, hashtag TRStudents Live.
Hashtag TRS Live.
TRS Live. TRS Students. That doesn't make quite sense, does it?
It's like ATM machine.
ATM machine. Make sure, you tag us in there for your chance to win a Amazon gift card.
That's right, we're still giving away. It's $25 Amazon gift card. So last week I accidentally signed up for Amazon Prime and during a Zoom meeting, and then I ended up ordering something. So I ordered something last week, and I'll give you an update because the last shipment came in, so new update. It was ordered last week and it hasn't been shipped yet. So Amazon's still taking its time. So hopefully you'll get your shipment before me. But yeah, I want everyone at home to know that the church isn't paying me to place all these orders. They're not paying for the orders. I'm paying for them out of my own hard-earned stimulus check money that I just got. So I've been spending that, getting some orders out there. So just so we can bring you riveting content on the TRStudents Live YouTube page.
Thanks for keeping us updated on that, Christian.
You're welcome.
We've all been very, very concerned.
Just doing my part in helping the economy. That's what we're doing, all right? So, times are still crazy right now. We're still in this quarantine. One of the things I miss the most, Josh, you wanna know what it is?
What is it?
I miss going to the movies.
Okay.
I really do. I miss going to the movies. I miss the hassle of getting like 20 of your friends to go see the newest Marvel movie and all that. I really miss popcorn. That's like the one thing I miss the most. Can't have any more popcorn because of Corona.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, you can make it at home,
It's not the same though. It's just not.
It's popcorn.
It's not the same. Well, anyway, you may notice if we've even gone to a wide shot yet, that there is a TV in front of us right here.
Voila.
We talked about this TV on our Instagram a couple days ago, and we said to like and share it because if you liked and shared it, you'd be entered in to
what?
win. You'd be entered in to win a Fandango gift card.
Say what?
That's right. And with this gift card, not only could you buy movies on the Fandango website, but you could also rent movies that are in theaters right now or are supposed to be in theaters right now, but we can't go to the theaters. You could rent one of those movies and watch it for like the next 48 hours. So we're gonna just announce right away who that winner is.
Who's the winner?
Let's find out right now. Asher
Roberts. Yes,
Congratulations,
congrats.
Asher. Shout out 6th grade boys life group. Asher, treat your family to a movie night this week. We're gonna send you a gift card. Just hit us up on Instagram and DM us so we can get that out to you.
Yes. Hey, Christian.
What's up?
You know what students might be wondering?
What's that?
How you actually win this TV.
True.
So tonight we are starting a new challenge called Emoji Code. And what's going to happen is 3 emojis are going to pop up throughout the night on the screen. And they are going to spell out a phrase. And at the end of the night, the first person to type in that phrase wins this 43-inch LED TV. So make sure that you're paying attention to the emojis and you're the first person to type out the phrase at the end of the night.
You know what? Let's throw up the first one. Why not? Let's just throw it up there. First one. It's a clock.
It's a clock.
Of sorts. So, I wonder what that could be.
I have no idea.
Like he said, there's gonna be 3 all through the night. Make sure you're paying attention because we need to find out what that clock means.
Yes.
There's gonna be 2 more
Very
that
important.
accompany it. Well, the other day, last week, we actually talked about our See Something, Do Something challenge.
Say what?
Which was trick shots. And so Paul and Jeremy submitted their videos. They did some awesome trick shots, and you all sent in videos as well. We picked what we thought were the 3 best. I haven't seen them yet. Have you seen them yet?
I haven't seen them yet.
He hasn't seen them yet either. So we're gonna watch them for the first time live right now. Let's throw up the first video.
If you moved it too far back, you can't hit it now.
Okay.
Whoa.
Is there another one?
Is that it?
Okay, I didn't know if he was gonna do more.
That was pretty sick. I like how the water exploded at the end.
The water was a nice touch.
It was a nice touch.
What did he throw? I don't know what he
see.
actually threw. So that was the first one. That's the first video. Let's see the second video.
This is the super spinny ping pong. Oh, yes, let's go.
Nice. I like that.
Was that a spinny thing that was there?
Like, like the teacups, like at a carnival?
I see that, yeah.
Yeah.
I see
I guess
you.
it was spinning and he threw
Yeah,
ping pong balls.
that's impressive.
Nice, so that was our second video. Let's check out our third video. This is cool. So that was...
I don't even know.
That was the third. So
What did I see there? I don't even know.
he had like 5 dice or 6 dice lined up, and he caught them all in a cup, shook it up, slammed it down, and they were stacked up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Oh, man.
So that was video number 3. So what we're gonna do is we're going to put a link with a poll in the chat that we're gonna throw up. Nightbot's gonna throw it up there, and you're gonna click on that link. You're gonna vote for the video you thought was the best, and at the end of the hour, we're going to announce the winner. And if you lose track of that link and you can't go vote, just type in exclamation mark poll. There we go. And it'll bring up the link as well. So you guys, if you miss it, it's okay. You can still bring up the link and check out the poll.
Make sure that you vote. Well, guys, it's time for our longest running segment in the history of TRStudents Live, and it's called Flatten the Curve.
Flatten the curve. So, we've been talking, and this week, I noticed this especially this week, and I brought it up. This is a curve I want to flatten. It's When you go through the drive-thru, if you go out and eat fast food, you said last week you don't really cook, right?
I don't
Much?
cook.
Yeah, so you go
At
out
all.
and you eat a Chick-fil-A at all.
At all.
0% cooking. So you go out to eat quite a bit then. I like
lot.
to go out.
Yeah.
And I love French fries. Do you like French fries?
Depending on the place, yes.
Yeah, I mean, certain
Like
fries have
Chick-fil-A,
better-
I go with macaroni and cheese every time, hands down.
All right, so this doesn't apply to you then. The flatten the curve is, when I go out, I like to get the large fries because I'm bigger.
Why
I
not
like
the
to eat
medium?
a lot
Okay.
because I eat too much. But
Right. So you
one of the
supersize
things
it.
that, yeah, supersize, I don't understand is that I'll get my bag and when I open it up, the fries will just be like all over the bag. And I'm dumbfounded by it.
It's disrespectful.
It's very disrespectful. It's like, what happens when you're getting the fries to putting it in the bag? Why does this motion happen at all? It's like they just dump out your fries into the bag. I don't get it. I think one time is way too many times for this mistake to happen.
Maybe they're just excited that it's you. They're like, oh my goodness, it's Christian.
Maybe, and they
then
just fumble it.
they
Maybe.
fumble it in.
I don't know. Either way, I want to flatten that curve.
You know what I don't understand
What's that?
sometimes is how there's so many coffee experts now. And there's this thing out there called the froth coffee. And
yeah.
basically,
Seen that.
I don't know how they do it, but it looks like they just put chocolate ice cream on top of milk. It doesn't look good. I don't quite understand. From what I've heard, it doesn't really change the flavor. Could be wrong on it. Maybe I'm wrong. Let me know. Like, type it in the chat. Explain to me what's so great about this. But that's something that I might want to see flattened.
Curve. That's
But
fair.
my mind could also be changed on that. I don't know.
Maybe you need to try one.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe try one. I don't know. I don't
But
like
that
coffee.
just doesn't look good. I just have to say.
Don't look appealing to me. Now, a curve that I want to flatten is hopefully you've all been staying safe. Hopefully you've been wearing gloves when you go out and you got your mask. I just got my mask today, actually.
Oh, what a coincidence. Me too.
You've been wearing your mask and I can't put it on. I don't know how to put a mask on, apparently. And staying safe. Now, I'm not against this at all. I'm totally for protecting yourself and being clean and healthy. What I don't
Absolutely.
understand, I'm just kind of confused, is like the decorations that people are putting on their masks. Like, our masks are pretty plain, just plain, just black mask. I don't understand, like they got the flower designs, they got all these like cool things or whatever on it. I mean, in a couple months, we're probably gonna throw them out, hopefully, fingers crossed. I just don't get it.
I think I'm going to keep mine.
You're gonna keep yours?
I think this is one of the things I'm just going to adopt into my everyday life.
Okay.
I'm just going to be a mask guy.
Mask.
I'm
That's a
going
new
to be
look.
walking around town. People are going to be like, hey, there goes the mask guy. And I'll be like, that's right.
Yeah, so that's Josh's new look. But anyway, I just want to flatten the curve a little bit on all the decorative masks. I don't know who you're like, I don't know if there's a mask contest that I don't know about that's going on.
There is.
Like, yeah, maybe the government's it, you get another stimulus check or something.
Yeah.
But let's just, I'll flatten that curve.
Flatten it out. You know one place, Christian, where you don't need to wear a mask?
Where's that?
That's at life groups that meet on Zoom. And if you don't have a life group, make sure that you contact a leader and find out the different times of the life groups. And speaking of life group leaders, our very own Chandler is just going to share with us what God has been teaching him through this time.
Hey, Student Ministries, it's Chandler, one of the 7th grade guys life group leaders. Shout out to my 7th grade boys, and also shout out to my 10th grade boys from my old life group. Hope you all are doing well. I'm here today wearing my Student Ministries shirt representing, because I miss seeing you all on Wednesdays and on Sundays. So I hope everyone is continuing to stay safe and healthy. I know we're in a crazy time right now where you can't really leave your house. There's no school. Church is now online. You can't go see people in person. You can't go hang out with friends. Sports have been canceled. March Madness was canceled, which is like the worst thing ever for me, especially because, you know, the Kentucky Wildcats were going to win this year. It was their year, so I'm very bummed about that. Go Kentucky. But I'm here today because I just want to provide a little bit of encouragement with all this craziness going on. One thing that I think I've really learned from all of this is that in life, we are always so busy doing so many things that we are prioritizing other stuff in front of God sometimes. I even struggle with that as a teacher sometimes. And we prioritize other stuff in front of him. But now all that stuff that we prioritize that we used to put in front of God, it's all gone now. Sports is gone. Hanging out with friends is gone. All that stuff is gone. And so this is that time where God has given us a chance right here to spend more time with him. And so even in the midst of all this craziness, I encourage you guys to find time to spend with God, because all the responsibilities you had, a lot of them are gone now. You can't leave your house. I mean, there's nothing else really there that you can go do. And so this is a great time for you all to really dive into God's word, pray to him every day, talk with him, build that relationship with God, because you don't have those distractions anymore. So this is a great opportunity for you to do that. And that's something that I have been on even more now. And just, that's something I really learned, is that even through all this, that God's got us. He has us. We are his. Okay. And so this is a great time for us to build that relationship and keep growing with God. And so that's just a little encouragement I want to share with you all. I hope you are doing well and staying safe. I hope that I'll get to see you all soon. But till then, keep staying safe. Join some Chick-fil-A. Have a great day. Bye, guys.
Thank you, Chandler,
Thank you.
for sending us that video.
Yes.
Make sure you guys stay connected with us and send us your videos.
Stay connected.
What's God's been teaching you during this time.
That's so funny,
Just go to
Christian.
Josh, just so everyone knows why I'm laughing. This is why I'm laughing right now.
That's so funny.
So what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna play a game right now between Josh and I. This game is called Speak Out. And so how this works is you wear this silly little thing in your mouth. Don't worry, we clean them out. We sanitize them and everything. And
Thank
so
goodness.
we have a couple of cards that we gotta try to say what's on these cards with this thing in our mouths. Now I wanna challenge you, chat. I think that Josh and I will be better at guessing each other's cards than you will be in the chat.
Absolutely, Christian. Absolutely.
Absolutely. So if you think you know what it is, what he's trying to say or what I'm trying to say, type it in the chat. But I think I'm gonna get it before them. So let's try it right now. Josh, you're gonna just go right in a row, 3 in a row.
I'm drooling.
He's drooling.
I don't know if the camera can. Okay, here we go. Wear a crown for victory.
Okay? Can we get paper towels, please? Like for real?
Wear a crown for victory.
Wear a crown of victory?
Wear a crown.
A crime?
Crown.
A crown
For
for
victory.
a crown for victory?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, a crown for victory.
No,
Wear a crown for victory.
there you go.
There you go. You can.
There you go. Thank you, Hall. Thank you.
What's your next one?
Rusty bed sheets are Rudy bathtubs.
Rusty bed sheets.
No, Christian. Rusty.
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 Lust.
No.
M. Musty. Musty bed sheets.
And
And
Rudy.
lonely.
Okay, I think are clear.
You're right. You can't be.
Rudy. Rudy, Christian.
Chad, do you know what he said? I can't.
With an Rudy. Okay, let's get
Go to
that
the
one.
next one. Wait, let me see it. Let me see it so I can say. Musty bed sheets and moldy
Yes.
bathtubs.
Easy.
Mold would not
I
have
don't know
gotten
how
it.
you didn't get that. Sally climbed a leading waterfall.
Sally climbed
A, yeah, leading,
a reading?
no, Christian, leading. It's
Sally?
like when you cry.
When you cry.
Leading.
Leaking.
No.
The other ones are crying.
Weeping.
There you go. Waterfall.
Waterfall?
There, yeah.
A weeping waterfall.
Good job.
Okay.
Quilts are
Something's cold.
blankets. No.
Something blankets.
Okay. Quilts.
Clips.
Quilts. With a
Quilts.
Yes.
Quilts.
Are
More. Warm?
There you go.
Are warm blankets?
There, yes.
All right, let me do mine. Let me get mine in there.
Nana likes hay, little hair.
It's gonna be my turn, Josh. I'm gonna go now. You can take that out.
Okay. This is gonna be gross. Look away, folks, if you're watching at home.
All right. That's a hard one. Nobody
Nobody.
likes a hitter critter.
Nobody likes a
Hitter
hitter.
cause
Hitter?
hitter
You gotta say it.
hitter click
Clip? Cliff?
It's tough because the two words are sound exactly the same right next to each other. So this is really tough. I'm gonna go to the next one. Had,
Bad?
had,
Rad?
had. Keep going. Had,
Add?
mean, hardy, hooper. Yeah, this is tough. This ain't easy.
Add a party to the cooler.
Third word, hardy.
Party.
First word, had,
Add.
had,
Add.
had.
Had. Pad.
Keep going. All those ads. Keep going.
Tad.
Not sad.
Sad. Bad.
You're saying every single one but the one.
Bad.
Another word for angry.
Todd.
Angry.
Mad.
Mad. Lean.
Gene.
Lean.
Lean. Mad. Lean.
Had lean. Lean. Had lean. Hardy hooper.
Matting. Oh, skip this.
That's what it is. So you get it now.
Mad, mean, party, pooper.
Yeah.
That didn't sound anything like you were.
Yeah. So, last one. Pelicans love hollywog falafels.
Pelicans love
Wow.
floffy loff waffles.
Hollywog falafels.
Help me out here, chat.
Hollywog
Hollywog.
falafels.
Falafel.
Falafels is the last word. Third word, hollywog. Like the Pokemon.
I didn't watch Pokemon, Christian.
Oh my gosh. Hollywog.
Pollywog.
There you go. You got it.
Pollywog?
Yeah. Pelicans love hollywog falafels. You didn't know that? That's a fact.
What is a pollywog?
I don't know. So anyway, hopefully in chat, you guys were able to get some of that. That game hurt. I don't like this game. It hurts my mouth when I do that. But anyway, we're gonna go and sanitize these. But you heard from our leader Chandler earlier, and we also asked some of our students to send in videos. And we have a video from Graham Baker, who is a senior right now in LCA, doing schooling online, about to graduate. That's gonna be an interesting graduation. But yeah, check out his video right now.
Hey everyone, my name's Graham, if you don't know me, and I just wanted to take a second to encourage y'all with something that God's been teaching me recently. Recently I've been reading through the book of Luke and just learning a lot about faith. It's a theme that's really emphasized in Luke. And basically as Jesus is going through the various towns throughout his ministry, and he's healing lame people, he's healing children, he's healing servants in many cases, he's removing demons from people who are possessed. Each time that he does these miracles, he's always commending people on their faith, not on their good works or anything. But, you know, in times like this, with so much uncertainty, it can be difficult to keep the faith. You might be watching your family struggle with, might be sickness, it could be money, it could be anything. But I would just encourage you all to keep trusting in God. God was not surprised by this. God knew that the whole COVID-19 thing would happen. But, yeah, that's kind of all I have for y'all. Y'all take care.
So I don't know about you guys, but I feel like I've had a little bit of extra time on my hands lately. I mean, I'm still plenty busy, don't get me wrong, but I guess I'm not used to being home as much as I have been. So I've been trying to figure out like ways just to fill my time, right? So I don't know if you feel me on that, if you're doing the same thing, but I've had a couple projects I've been working on around the house, and I've done some of that, and that's kept me busy. But I've also just, I'll admit, I've been watching more TV than I usually do. So whether it's catching up on shows that I've missed, or even like watching old movies that I haven't seen in a while. I've been doing more of that than usual, I guess. So I watched this movie the other day. It's an older movie, and you may or may not have seen it, but it's one of my favorite movies from when I was growing up. And it's Apollo 13. And I know it's a little bit older, and I don't want to like spoil the movie if you haven't seen it, but it's actually like real story and history, and it's also 25 years old. So I guess I can go and tell you kind of how it goes. But man, if you haven't seen it, like you need to watch it. It's Tom Hanks and Kevin Bacon, right? And Lieutenant Dan from Forrest Gump. So like put all those guys in a movie together, and it's an awesome movie worth watching. But the premise of it is this. It's based on a true story from the Apollo 13 mission, which is when they sent 3 astronauts back into space, like Neil Armstrong, Apollo 11. That happened like about a year earlier than that, but they wanted to send these guys back up to the moon, to land on the moon, and do some more research and things like that. So 3 astronauts, and they launch out for space. They pick them, they train them, they get them ready, they launch out into space. Everything goes fine for like a minute, and then it just all goes like haywire. I mean, like explosions and fire and chaos. And all of a sudden, very quickly, like the Apollo 13 mission changes from going to the moon to, we just got to get these guys home, right? Like they're in a really bad spot. The phrase, like, Houston, we have a problem, like that came from the actual Apollo 13 mission. Like they had not just one problem, they had lots of problems. So the movie's about trying to figure out a way to get these 3 astronauts back from outer space and get them home safely. And so they do a lot of just really incredible like engineering things and maneuvers, and it's this fight and struggle to just give these guys a chance at getting back home. And then it's really just cross your fingers and hope that it worked out. And that's the true story, how it worked. And so it's crazy, but there's one part in the movie, and it happens in real life as well, where they're just kind of floating in space, like back roughly towards Earth, but they're just floating. Like they've had to shut down everything because they don't have much power left on the ship, and they need to save as much power for re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. So they're just floating, but they start floating in the wrong direction. And they decide, look, if these guys are gonna get home, we gotta run these burners one more time, and they gotta steer this ship one more time, and we gotta kill everything and just hope that they aim this ship in the right place to get back to Earth, or else they're literally going to bounce off the Earth's atmosphere and be gone forever. But here's the problem. They couldn't afford to run the navigational system. So they're going to fire the burners, and they're going to steer the ship, but they don't have enough power to run basically the GPS to tell them where to steer. So they're trying to figure out, all right, well, we can fire this thing up, but how do we know where to go? And so Jim Lovell was one of the astronauts on the ship, played by Tom Hanks, and he comes up with this idea, and he calls NASA Houston. He says, look, all we need is one fixed object in space, right? Like, I know we're just floating out here in the middle of space. We're crippled, like we're on the verge of disaster. But all we need is one fixed object. So if we can just find Earth, right, and literally keep Earth in the window, then we'll aim at that. And if we do it right, we'll make it home. And I'm watching that, and I couldn't help but think, like, there's some similarities maybe to our situation now. Like, I don't know if you feel, or maybe you hear people feel, just feel a little bit lost, feel like just a little bit kind of stranded, and we're not really sure where we're going, and we're not sure how long this journey is going to be, and we don't know what tomorrow's going to be like, because it feels like everything just changes so often, and it just feels kind of unsteady. And you just think, man, if we could just find one steady, constant object, one thing to just fix our attention on that's good and strong and won't move, then maybe we'll be all right. And I think it's no coincidence that Scripture talks over and over about this very thing. In fact, in Psalm 18, verse 2, it says this: "The Lord is my rock and my fortress and my Savior. My God is my rock in whom I find protection. He is my shield, the power that saves me, and my place of safety." And in that one little verse, and literally dozens and dozens of other times in Scripture, God is referred to as our rock, as this one object, this one fixed object that does not move, that is strong and steady and still and good. And in him, just like the verse says, in him we find peace and safety and rest. I got a question for you. When life gets hard or when life is difficult, where do you turn? Because I'll confess, maybe you're like me, that sometimes when life gets hard, I don't always turn to God first. Sometimes we turn to other things. We turn to other people, or maybe you turn to a specific relationship, or maybe you turn to, you just want to try to get attention from like social media, or you turn to sports, or you turn to culture, or you turn maybe to like a bad habit that you really want to kick, but it just kind of lingers. Because we're just trying to get by. We're just trying to find like something that gets us to the next day, something that just helps us cope or helps us deal. But here's a really important truth, right? Instead of looking for help everywhere, why don't we just turn to a God who isn't going anywhere? Instead of looking to all these other places to find fulfillment and find peace and find some rest, why don't we do that when we can just turn to a God who isn't going anywhere, who's strong and who's good, who promises to be big enough to handle all of our mess? In fact, later on in that same psalm, Psalm 18, a couple of verses down, verse 30 and 31, it says this. The psalmist writes this: "As for God, his way is perfect, and the Lord's word is flawless. He shields all who take refuge in him. For who is God besides the Lord? And who is the rock except our God?" Did you catch that? It says, who's a rock except for our God? Like there's so many other things we could turn to, but nobody's going to do what God can do. Nobody's going to fill that void like God can fill that void. Nobody's going to do that. And here's the thing about God being our rock. Because God is a rock that doesn't move, we can find safety and protection and peace and rest in him. But it doesn't just end there. Also, because God is our rock that does not move, we find direction and purpose. Because in the middle of chaos, in the middle of the storm, in the middle of everything else that's going on, we can fix our eyes on the one thing that doesn't move. So here's the truth tonight that I hope we can all know and learn from, is that you can find direction and protection in a God that doesn't move. You can find direction and protection in a God that doesn't move. And maybe when I say that, like one of those objects kind of stands up more. Maybe tonight you just need protection. You need a break. You need just rest from whatever storm is going on in your life. Man, I hope you can look to Jesus and find that. Or maybe you just feel lost and you just feel a little bit out of sorts. And you feel like, I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now because my whole world's kind of turned upside down and I'm just stuck at home and I don't know what to do. And you can find direction in a God who is constant and steady and doesn't move. So let's do like the writer of Hebrews when he says in Hebrews chapter 12, let us fix our eyes on Jesus, the author and the perfecter of our faith. Let's choose to focus on God instead of being distracted by all the other things, instead of turning our attention to all these other things around us. Let's fix our eyes on God because he is good and strong and his ways are perfect. You know, like when you're climbing a ladder, maybe you've seen somebody climbing a ladder and it's like a tall ladder, and sometimes people will say, well, just don't look down, right? Which is easier to say when you're on the ground than when you're on the ladder. But why do they say that? They say that because the truth is that if we can focus on what's ahead of us or what's in front of us, what's above us, right? Then all the other stuff below us begins to not scare us as much, or maybe we even begin to become less aware of all the other things around us. That when we fix our eyes on what's above us, all the other things begin to fade away and we realize maybe they don't matter as much as we thought. So let's fix our eyes on Jesus. Focus in on him, and all the other stuff, all the distractions, all the storms, all the chaos, all the mess begins to fade away. Look to God today for safety and protection and peace in the middle of whatever storm you're in, and look to God for direction and purpose for the days ahead. Because God is our rock that doesn't move.
So that's our question to you guys tonight. Where do you put your trust? Where do you put your faith? Where have you built your life tonight, but it's not too late. Tonight you can build your house upon the rock of Jesus Christ. So don't wait. Don't wait any longer. If you're feeling lost, if you're feeling scared, if you're feeling alone, tonight could be the very night that you start to build your life upon the rock of Jesus Christ. Let's listen to these words. When the ground beneath my feet gives way and I hear the sound of crashing waves, all my world is washing out to sea. I'm hidden safe in a God who never moves, holding fast to the promise of your truth that you are holding tighter still to me. The rock won't move. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. You believe that tonight? The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. The rock of my salvation. We're gonna sing My Hope is in the Promise of Your Blood. Let's worship him tonight for that. My hope is in the promise of your blood, my support within the raging flood. Even in the tempest I can sing. I'm hidden safe in the God who never moves, holding fast to the promise of your truth that you are holding tighter still to me. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. No, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Oh, you're the rock of my salvation. On Christ the solid rock I stand. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. The rock won't move. No, the rock won't move. And when darkness seems to hide his face, I rest on his unchanging grace. The rock won't move. No, the rock won't move. Believe it. On Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. The rock won't move. No, the rock won't move. And when darkness seems to hide his face, I rest on his unchanging grace. The rock won't move. No, the rock won't move. No, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Oh, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Sing that again. The rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Oh, the rock won't move and his word is strong. The rock won't move and his love can't be undone. Oh, he's the rock of my salvation. He's the rock of my salvation. Amen.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Lan, for leading us.
Landon, did you write that song too? No? I mean, Landon's just been cranking them out
been
during this
cranking
coronavirus
out.
quarantine.
Yeah, but just thanks so much for leading us in worship, Landon. Chris, you know what's up next?
What is that?
It's time to announce all of our winners tonight, from tonight.
All of them?
All of them.
All of them.
All of them.
Nice.
So the first giveaway we're giving away for the See Something, Do Something challenge.
That's
and the
right.
winner of that challenge is...
You guys voted. Here's our winner. It is Ethan Cruz. Now you get a better close-up view of what happened. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. I can't count. Look at that, stacked perfectly.
That is sick. I want to know how you did that, Ethan. Amazing. I understand why that won now.
Yeah, that's actually really cool. Ethan Cruz is our winner. You guys voted. That wasn't even on us. We didn't pick that.
That wasn't us.
There's no biasness. That was all.
That was you guys.
You all. So congratulations, Ethan. So now you talked about the See Something, Do Something challenge. We're going to finally give away this TV. We've been putting the emotes up all throughout the night. You guys have been saying it in chat. Here are the 3 emotes. Josh, why don't you tell us what this says?
So the phrase is, the frothy coffee smells bad all the time.
That's not what it says. So what
Are
it
you
actually
sure?
says is, wake up. You must really hate the frothy coffee, huh? You really want to
Well, I
flatten
just
that
don't
curve.
understand it.
It's wake up and smell the coffee. And so the winner of that emoji that typed in the chat, this is the first student that typed it in the chat, was Fizz Mercedes. Congrats, Fizz.
Congratulations.
You go, you. I'm not sure if you're in middle school or high school, but yeah, so we'll be reaching out to you with that.
And next up,
Our last giveaway.
our last giveaway is for the hashtag TRStudents Live. And the winner of that is...
Paul's sermon
I'm
notes.
just saying. Congratulations, Paul Sermon Notes. You have won a $25 Amazon gift card. I don't know what Sermon Notes spend money
Wow,
on.
Paul, 1,400 words. That's good.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually know who it is because it was texted to me, so I guess this screen's out of commission for a little bit. Our winner is actually Norman Heyman.
That makes more sense.
You guys have seen Norman in the chat. You guys haven't seen Norman. He is a faithful viewer every week. He's like was one of the first ones next to Spooky Grayster that's always in the chat. But Norman, congratulations. You won the $25 Amazon gift card. Let us know. Tag us in your post. Let us know what you buy, what you're ordering. And
We wanna know,
hopefully
people.
you get yours before I get my shipment.
Yes. Well, we just have a few announcements for you guys. Christian, you want to
That's
go
right.
over the first
Yeah,
one?
we got a couple announcements. This Sunday, we're starting a new series. So we're past Easter. We're done with Easter. Hopefully, you all got to see our church stream their Easter
Hey,
service.
did you see where they brought in like the whole choir?
Yeah, it was
In Zoom?
awesome. If you didn't get to see it, go back and watch it. On the wall here that they have, they had like most of the choir up on the screen in their own different Zoom calls, and they had them singing along, and it was really cool. It's really awesome how they did that.
I'm going to have to ask our tech guys about that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Maybe we'll try it with you all. And so, yeah, make sure you go back and watch it if you haven't. But this Sunday, we are starting a new series in both Living Proof and Power Source. For Power Source, it's called Worth Repeating, and in Living Proof, it's called The Storyteller. And it's about Jesus and his life and his ministry. And during his ministry, Jesus told a lot of stories.
That's
They're
true.
called parables. And this series is just going to be going through all the different stories and parables that Jesus had talked about. Well, maybe not all of them, but a couple of them that Jesus had talked about. That's kicking off this Sunday.
Also, we have weekend worships that Lana has been leading us every Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m. So make sure that you are on the lookout for that weekend worship with Landon. Again, it's every Saturday at 7 o'clock p.m.
That's right. And also, last Friday, we did a Fortnite Friday stream on our YouTube channel, and it was awesome. I had a lot of fun hanging out with you all and just catching some dubs.
Did you win?
Squads.
You
We
won?
won, dude. First 2 games, right off the bat, we won. It was amazing.
That's
It was so much
impressive.
fun. Yeah, it was awesome. But we're doing that again this Friday, but we're doing Rocket League this time. And so Tanner's actually going to be doing that. He's a big Rocket League guy. He's going to be
Huge.
streaming from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Tag your friends, get your squad together, get you and your partner who's really good at Rocket League. I've never got the game, I've never played it. It looks like crazy intense to me. I don't think I would be good at it. Apparently Tanner's like an Uber pro, like he gets like sponsored and paid to play for it.
Wow.
But yeah, so you guys get to play
Go
with him
Tanner.
this Friday for Friday night Rocket League.
Friday night, I like
Yeah.
that. Hey guys, and for more information about things like this, or for those of you who won prizes tonight, make sure that you follow us on our social media at PowerSourceVA and at Living Proof VA. Message us, especially if you won something, because if you don't message us about, especially the person that won this TV, I'm taking it home with me. And I'm gonna use it to play things like Fortnite and Apex and things like that. So make sure you follow us again at PowerSourceVA and at Living Proof VA.
Yes, reach out to, if you won anything tonight, reach out to us. Tag us in your post. Let us know what you've been up to. Let us know what you're doing during this time. Let us know what God's been teaching you during this time. Catch us again. Hopefully next week we'll be doing this again. The TR Students Live on the YouTube channel. We got a custom URL. We love you guys.
We love you. See you.